What's up, guys? Let's drop into another Fortnite gameplay. Um, wow, that was the cheesiest intro I've ever done. I'm sorry. No, but for real though. So I started. That is so cute. Um, I started trying to change the way that I think about myself when I play video games and my gameplay. Um, so prior to now, I've kind of been taking video games kind of like as a super good like stress relief or as a just for fun kind of thing. But I've discovered that sometimes that's just not enough. I sometimes find myself getting frustrated with people who aren't as good at the game as I am, or something like that. Or maybe I'm bad and it's frustrating myself. And I want to do something about it. So change the way I'm thinking about it. Changes to the way that I handle it. I want to start trying to improve at everything that I do. I realize that... Wow. That's kind of loud for you guys, isn't it? Let me turn that down a little bit. Let me back up a little bit, though. Volume. Sound. Turn the sound effects down. That should be a little bit quieter. So what I wanted to start doing, instead of just playing through it, is I want to start improving. I'm in really consciously trying to improve. Not just kinda, yeah, whatever. So I want to start working on like one thing every time. No matter what game I'm playing, I want to work on one thing. One new thing. Get better at one thing. What is going... Alright. So my goal for today is to build. I just realized there's a chest in there and I almost ran away from it. Yep. So, getting better. Getting better at one thing, building. Building today, something else later. What? What? Bro. Already I'm doing better, because normally I wouldn't do that. Normally, I wouldn't just be like, yeah, alright, build some protection. Normally, I'm not that... Good lord. Alrighty. Well, this has been interesting. How far do I have to go? Not a super long run. Alright. So, I'm not a great shot. I'm not. That's not what I'm working on. I'm working on building. I should have built more right there. I was super exposed, and he missed a couple of super easy shots because look at how big the targeting reticle on this thing is. The fact that he did 0 damage to me is kind of a miracle. So, yikes. Don't do that. 1 kill. And what am I going to be dealing with? I don't know is a short answer. I don't actually know what kind of rotations people are going to make because of the way that the bus went. People could have ended up going a lot of different places. I think I'm better off keeping the blue. Although, I could do this. That's a lot of spam, though, for nothing. I think it's gonna end up being better unless I find a reason not to have it. You know, unless I find like a gold P90 or something. I think this is what I'm gonna want. It's only a tier 1 storm, so I could have people coming out behind me. There's some building around here, so I have to be careful. Gold heavy shotgun. Alright. Okay. I wanted to look around the backside here and see if I saw anybody. I do not. So, I know this is kind of the baby way to play the game. I know this is kind of the like, oh, well, you're not going for fights. You know, you're not being aggressive. You know, if you're trying to learn how to build, learn how to fight. Learn how to like build during a fight. That's the whole point of what you're doing. But I don't want to push into any of the like super big areas because I know I'll probably lose the fights against the A-list players or against the like 12-year-old trolls who just want to spam everything out that you build. So I want wood though. Yep. Slow and steady. So next circle is a long way away. I should be going. I should not be hanging around looting like that. That was dumb and greedy. That chest is already open, so somebody already rotated through here. I want to take this ramp, I think, because somebody came through that way. This ramp is old. I haven't seen anybody on it, so I'm gonna have to build it up, though, I think. I don't want to waste any materials before I get up to it. Alright. Now I'm gonna get the distance I need. I should be looking down. Is that old? That is old. That stuff looks relatively recent. I'm not gonna... Ooh, llama! Llama, 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 llama! I don't mind boxing myself in for a second while I get the llama. Especially when it's going to be for a couple of full shields. Heck yeah. I'm hanging on to the rift because I don't necessarily need to use it. See, and that's the thing right there, is that that was super slow. I wanted to make sure that I did that right, but I want to get faster. That was right up there. Is that an actual rift? I think there's an actual rift there. I don't think that was somebody portal rifting. Alright. Scoped AR. Quad launcher. I feel like I'm going to end up needing this. Especially since there are snipers on the map. So, I dig the quad launcher, but I think this is what I'm going to need in the... Ooh. And I didn't build again. Golly. That's what I get, you know? That's frustrating. That's frustrating. I should have known better. I should have known better. Dude had a rocket launcher. I knew he had it. I could hear it. I could have built it to block the first rocket. Super close range. Look at all that loot. Oh, feels bad. That's so bad. All he did was spam out rockets. So yeah, maybe that was the situation where I should have kept the quad launcher, because at a short range, I could have maybe done something. I mean, because I'm a bad shot, so maybe the AoE damage that I get from a short range quad launcher would be better. I don't know. I think is the short answer. I definitely should have built, though. Build, build, build. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say to myself. Nothing but build. I had farmed up some materials. I should have just used them. I also need to crouch more. Ooh, sorry. That's probably super flashy. I'm gonna go out this way. Yeah, I don't really have a plan. I'm just thinking maybe maybe I go junk, maybe I go castle. Castle might be okay. It's super far out of the way. I'll give myself time to farm, give myself time to think. That's all I'm thinking. So that ran from between risky and lazy to flush. So I should expect a lot of people near those things and not too many on the outskirts otherwise. Purple's right there. A couple of chests. That looks like it's an AK maybe. AK and a slurp. That's the other nice thing about coming this far out, is that normally you don't have to come eat. It's a FAMAS. Okay, that's fine. I'll pop the slurp. I know that's kind of greedy, but on the off chance that somebody else did come out here and I didn't see them, I can drop this one, toss the porta-fort. Actually, I can drop it right on top of me, and then I can do this. A little bit of instant mobility. Another chest right over there on my backside. I will pop the shield potion while I reorganize a little bit. So, one of the things that I think about every once in a while is like, why do some people do what they do, especially in shooters, especially in like games that have like accepted like ways of playing, but there's some like special customizations to it. It's kind of like, is there a meta, but also you can do it a little bit differently. So one of the things I think about is like the order of the weapons. Like, why do I put the quad launcher here sometimes, but not all the time? I've noticed that sometimes about like streamers. It's just kind of one of those things that they don't talk about, even though they definitely could. It feels to me like it was something that shouldn't be, I guess, not necessarily like a secret. It's not like they're keeping secrets. That's not right. But like, why isn't that a piece of information that gets mentioned, for example? See, and then there's a heavy assault rifle, but it's blue. And I already have the purple one of these, so do I want that instead of that? Meh. Balloons, I want the shields more because the balloons are mobility. I don't necessarily need more mobility since I'm already up here. But what do I need? Possibly shields if I get into a fight. I have a couple of explosive items. Not necessarily good, but I could do something like throw some clingers and then fire down a quad launcher shot. That would be a lot of explosive damage in a short amount of time. It doesn't look like anybody, just as I say that. So there is one person down there, which means their way out is probably going to try to be one of these rifts. So maybe I can hold them off the rift. Like, unless this guy has a sniper or some sort of porta rift, I don't think he's going to get out of here. I think I'm holding the only way out right here. Alright, build. And shield. So, does this guy have a porta rift? I don't know. Is this greedy of me? Maybe I should just do this. I don't know. How long does he have to run out? He's going to have to start rotating very soon. I'm okay fighting him on the way out. I'm okay with that. Because he's going to have to come right at me. I wonder if he's looking for a rift or balloons or something. And he got a sniper. What do you know? Uh, that's frustrating. I shouldn't have been standing still either. Mistakes, 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 mistakes. Obvious mistakes. That's frustrating. The other thing I could have been doing is peeking a little bit higher over it because that makes it harder for him to have a headshot. There's more of me to hit, so he'll probably go for a higher percentage shot rather than the headshot. Probably. Frustrating. A little bit saddening. Alright, well, I don't want this whole video for you guys to just be me running around inting and dying. That's boring. So, where's this drop gonna go to? This one's going right over tilted. What do you guys think? Tilted drop? I think yes. Let's do it. Let's go ham and cheese. Or maybe just cheese. Maybe you're a vegetarian and you don't like ham. I don't know. Yep. Yeehaw. Ooh, hot drop. Hot drop. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Why did I do this? Alright. Alrighty, friend. That was a fun little dance we had. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Now I'm standing still way too long in tilted when there were a bunch of people here. Want to know how to get shot in your face? That's it right there. Don't do what I just did. I have no materials. Well. Ooh, I got him low, and I should have built as soon as he hit that big headshot. That was when I. Oh, and he was low too. Oh, feels bad. Feels bad. All right, that's okay. That's okay. I don't know how that other guy died. He must have just missed or something fell to his death. Thanks anyways for hanging out with me though. Sorry that was kind of a bunch of losses. I just wanted to make sure that I got a video out to you guys and that I actually put something that I enjoyed out. I was thinking about putting out a Subnautica video today, but when I got into it, I realized I was going to have to do a lot more farming and a lot more planning than I had originally anticipated. Which is my fault. I should have known exactly what I was getting myself into. Subnautica is just one of those games where you have to farm so much. There's no way to be like, yeah, I can just go do this. It's kind of like, yeah, I can just go do this, and 3 hours later, I've accomplished it. So I apologize for not having that video out for you guys today. But thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for watching my horrific Fortnite gameplay. I hope that I improve and I can hopefully post a couple of wins for you guys someday. Thanks.